All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
it's a fun ride. Oh, there's a computer there? I wonder if I can put an input in there. Bet.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sweet. So one more input, right? Huh.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Bet.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Violent? Huh.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah, we good. We good.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Ooh. Hmm? Oh well. Uh-oh. This can't be good.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plugging the eyeballs from the blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow.
I'm next. I'm next.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I'm alive? Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
My
Do you
computer.
see that Stanley was already dead from the moment
Well,
he killed Start?
Huh? Cool. The maintenance room. What is this? Not picking up the phone. The boss's office.
See how it's impossible for the player to keep any focus. Perfect example of all levels of it's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively. You have to understand.
I've had enough of this room.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I ain't a
Don't let
bitch.
time
That's